I have never been on a plane before, but me and my husband decided to travel all the way to Disney World in Orlando and stay there for a full week just to try all of their food. Okay, I'll admit that's not the only reason we went. This may or may not also be the week that I am turning 24 years old. And for my birthday, I decided I was gonna push past my anxiety and travel for the first time ever to the place I've always wanted to go as a kid but couldn't afford. So come along with us on this journey and watch us enjoy some yummy and not so yummy foods and just have the time of our lives. Okay guys, we are off of the flight and that was literally the scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Kevin's mad because I would not let him open the window. Why? Guys, guess what? We are here! We are in our beautiful room, which is Caribbean themed. Okay guys, we just went to, what is the place called?
Walt Disney World.
Walt Disney World. Oh, it was just called pizza. We went to a pizza place on the boardwalk and we're about to try it. It's literally just a single slice of pepperoni pizza. We're gonna be halving it because we have dinner coming up tonight. We have a dinner reservation and the dinner reservation is at Topolino's Terrace. So we're hopefully gonna get to see the fireworks at dinner. Fancy place. Oh, that actually looks really good. The little burnt spot isn't all that, but that actually looks really good. They couldn't cut it for us without waiting, so we kind of have to cut it ourselves. That's okay.
I don't get that though. From
From this view, we keep getting to look at this duck drown itself. Like literally, it keeps going in and out of the water. Yes. Look at the duck is drowning itself. Also, it's starting to rain really hard. Oh my God, it is pouring down rain. How is it? Good pizza?
Good pizza.
Mediocre. Not worth the price. It was like $10 for one slice of pizza. Well, it's technically two slices.
Yeah.
It is raining and I don't want my camera to get ruined. We're literally sitting under a bush. Oh my God. I am now on my phone because I didn't want to ruin my new camera, but I'm gonna try the piece of pizza now. It's good. It's not fresh. Definitely not fresh. For dinner, as I mentioned, we're going to Topolino's Terrace. Now, I didn't know just how fancy this restaurant was gonna be. It was a short, maybe 6-minute walk over from our resort to the restaurant. I looked up the menu ahead of time, so I did know everything was gonna be pretty expensive. I did want to get a drink, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to order, so I asked my waitress what she recommends. So we both went with that, which was this pink lemony cocktail, which is basically an adult lemonade. It tasted so good. I strategically booked our reservations to be at 8:40 right before the fireworks start so that we'd be able to see them from our table while eating. It was beautiful. Our waitress even moved my chair so that I'd be able to see them from a better view. I looked on TikTok what was good and a lot of people said to get the ricotta for the appetizer. So that's what I went with, and if I'm being honest, I didn't really like it. For my meal, I went with the filet mignon, which was paired with these super fancy mashed potatoes and broccoli. And me and Kevin both ordered a side of this shrimp, which was $14, and I couldn't even finish it. They were so good though, and Kevin got the sea scallops and he said that they were really good as well. He said when you look at the plate, it looks like you don't have much food, but he was so full by his last bite, and I was stuffed by the end as well. But they brought me out a little birthday treat. I honestly don't even know what this is. I was a little confused on how I was gonna eat it, but you know what? I just went with what my gut was telling me and ate it how I wanted. We ordered a dessert as well, but we ended up getting it to go because we were stuffed by the end. But of course, once we finished our meal, we had to go to the rooftop. It was just me and Kevin. It was so beautiful. We got to hang out for a little bit. Then we took the walk back to our resort. Okay, y'all, we're back from dinner. We went to this fancy freaking restaurant. Like literally, sorry, I'm trying to find a way to like prop up this camera. We went to this super fancy restaurant. We're getting ready for bed, but we did get our dessert to go. We got a creme brulee. Never had creme brulee before. They have these little, it looks almost like a donut ball inside. It's really good. Also, the girl wrote enjoy with a little Mickey Mouse symbol.
She was so sweet.
She didn't give us any forks, so we're just gonna have to try to pick up the creme brulee. This is what we're working with.
How is it? Oh my God.
Oh my God. It's so lemony. I like it, but also like the first bite is like a lot.
The first bite's kind of crazy.
I think we were supposed to eat it with the little donut balls that were in there. I think that's why. There's also cherries in there.
How's that? Her face is so funny, yo.
A 3 out of 10.
Oh my god. That's
And it was so expensive, y'all. We paid $200 for that dinner. $200. Actually, $200 for food, 30-something dollars for drinks. Crazy. And we only got 2 drinks, plus tip. Tip was $40. It was very expensive, but we've never been to like a bougie restaurant like that. Honestly, it was a nice experience. Bro, like it's crazy when they're so fancy, they make tap water fancy. You know when a restaurant is bringing out tap water in a freaking glass container, they're fancy, they're bougie. Who does that? Hey, don't tell me what to do. Kevin wants me to wash my hands, but we're going to sleep. Tomorrow is Magic Kingdom Day, so y'all wish me luck. It's gonna be our first park day. We had a lot of fun today, and I'm super excited to see what this trip has to offer. Today we didn't even go to a park, and we still had like a lot of fun. Like we went on the Skyliner for the first time. We did lots of fun things, and I'm also gonna be vlogging it for YouTube Shorts. So if y'all wanna see more, then definitely watch my videos over there. Good night, besties. See you tomorrow. So I got a Diet Coke, very refreshing, especially because Kevin paid for it. I got my chicken Caesar salad. I was not wanting to eat anything that's gonna make me like really sick before riding rides. Well, we've already rode a few rides. I got some extra ranch because, you know, I gotta have extra ranch for my salad. I can't. Yes, I am a ranch girly. Kevin knows.
Hey, Kevin girly.
Kevin girly. Kevin's right here. The lighting is just terrible, as you can see. I also got some tomato soup because I love tomato soup. I don't care what the weather is. I just love tomato soup. As soon as I saw tomato soup on the menu, I was like, yeah, gotta get tomato soup. That's some good tomato soup. I give that a 9 out of 10. Like, it's actually good. Seasoned. Let's try the Caesar salad.
Oh my god, this is hot.
Okay. Not enough dressing, but luckily they leave out the ranch so you don't have to go ask for extra. It's pretty good. Trying Kevin's pizza. It's been raining a bit today, but nothing too bad. After that, we rode some more rides. Then we wanted to stop for a little snack, so we got some popcorn. Kevin got mad at me for spilling the popcorn. Like, I'm sorry, I'm clumsy. You were the one who married this. I think we paid like $15 for this bucket of popcorn, which was like $4 to refill, but the sad part is we didn't want to carry it around, so we didn't even refill it, and we wasted our money. We started to walk around. As you can tell, the weather is beautiful, but this is Florida, so that didn't last very long. We had to put on our ponchos. It started pouring down. We got rained out, and we went to the closest ride, which was the carousel. Yes, we are adults riding the carousel, but that's okay. Don't let Kevin's face fool you. He very much enjoyed this ride. After the rain passed, we went for our reservation at the Beauty and the Beast castle. This place was obviously so beautiful, and again, it's kind of more on the fancier level. They started us off with, I'm not even kidding you, this big pack of bread. Oh, and of course, we got Cokes. You know us, we love Coke. But anyways, back to the bread, which I think is called a baguette. I was completely confused. I was like, am I just supposed to cut it myself? I don't know what I'm doing. They also had this infused butter on the side, which actually tasted like plastic, dookie. I don't know. It was terrible. For the appetizer, Kevin got the tuna tartare, which by the way, apparently means raw, which we were not aware of. But it's okay, because he actually ended up really liking it. I got the French onion soup, which looked and smelled so good, but personally was not a fan of the taste. I didn't really know if you're just supposed to eat it plain. Are you supposed to dip the bread in it? Are you just supposed to eat it with the bread? I don't know. And for my meal, I got the short ribs, which was so fancy looking, but it tasted so good. Kevin got the filet mignon, and he was very distracted because the Beast came in and greeted everyone and said hi. Anyways, Kevin's filet mignon was not near as good as mine at the other restaurant. I let him try my short ribs, and he said that they were really good, and they were just amazing. Then they brought out these desserts, which we didn't choose on our own. The house actually chooses these 3 desserts, but it's already included in the price. Unless you add any enhancements or alcohol, then the price is already told to you before you go. Kevin really liked the dessert. Obviously, I don't really care for dessert, but I bit into this, and it was disgusting. It reminds me of Valentine's Day candy. I just don't like when the center of my chocolate is like gooey and fudgy. Ugh, it's so disgusting to me. Kevin also did not like that same dessert, and it's because the inside is apparently dark chocolate. He said if it were have been regular chocolate, he would have liked it. But look, just don't take us anywhere. We just cannot hide our reactions. Everything else was really good though. Okay, so we ordered some food from Kiko's Build Hotel Inn and Cafe. Okay, yeah, I completely butchered that. It is 8:57 and the fireworks start at 9 o'clock and we just ordered food. So we got some carnitas with some beans and some rice and some veggies. And it comes with some lettuce and tomato on the side. And I got guacamole on the side. I paid $2 for literally this kind of guacamole. Like, I thought it was gonna be homemade for $2. Y'all, today has been so fun. We rode so many different rides, and like there's people coming up to me that see me on YouTube, and I was like, what the heck? I didn't know that people actually watch my videos. Like, what is going on? People say that Disney is so expensive. This meal was $30. I feel like that's not bad. We pay more when we go to Taco Bell. This is pretty big. The quick service meals are pretty inexpensive. Yeah, this is pretty good. It literally looks a mess. It kind of looks like slop. My feet are killing me. I want to die. Y'all didn't hear that.
She's suicide.
Okay. Okay, besties, this is one of my favorite places that we found when we were at Disney World, and I would 100% come back here. So we actually didn't even make reservations for this place, but they happen to have available seats for walk-up, and we were starving. This restaurant is Toy Story themed, and we are supposed to be Andy's Toys. Not only was the food amazing, but it was such a great environment, and it was also like an interactive type restaurant. For example, sometimes they would say, oh, Andy's coming, and everyone has to be super still, and there's even like sound effects added for more dramatic effect over the intercom. And it's also a family style type restaurant, so everything's put out on the table, and if you run out of anything, it is all you can eat, so don't worry. You can get more if you'd like, and these cornbread biscuits were so good. Kevin loved this pepper jelly. Here's all the food that she brought out. It barely fit on the table. They fill you up with so much food to begin with, you probably won't even have to ask for seconds. We didn't need anything else. We actually didn't even finish. I just love the whole atmosphere of this place. Look at how it looks like I'm eating off of a paper plate, but it's actually a hard plate. Oh my god, and we were so full. And even though we were stuffed, she brought out some birthday treats for me and our dessert. She also lit some candles for me, and everyone in the restaurant gave me a big yeehaw for my birthday. Everyone in Disney World is usually pretty nice, but this server had the best energy. She even gave us some water bottles for when we leave to take around with us to the park. And then they play music over the little intercom thing, and they say dance like Rex. Here was our server, by the way. She was getting down. Kevin was having such a great time. As you can tell, he clearly loved the dessert, and I love this restaurant. We had such a great time. They actually made a video of us when we were riding Tower of Terror, so I thought I'd go ahead and include that. I know, me and Kevin's reaction was so funny. There's actually a lot more rides that took videos and photos of us. I have got to make like a short or a reel about it. Anyways, a bit later, we got really hungry again, so I had these ribs with some rice and some veggies. Shockingly, Kevin did not get rice. He got some chicken tenders with some mac and cheese. We're at Docking Bay 7, and we just finished our food. This is like so filling. I say this is the best quick service place that we've eaten at.
I've been at like
We've only had 3. We had the pizza and the soup. We had that nasty, y'all, last night. I did not like that taco stuff. At first, I thought it was okay. Yeah, at first it was good, but then once I really like looked at it and tasted it, I was like, this is terrible. And it made me feel so bad. Here I got ribs. It's supposed to come with a cornbread muffin and slaw, but I ended up changing my side to rice and vegetables. Those ribs were good. Like, I'm literally done. Kevin ate some of my rice because y'all know he loves rice, but for some reason he got double mac and cheese because he didn't want the veggies. It don't make no sense. Anything else you want to say?
love y'all.
focus. Oh my God, don't look at my feet. No free foot content for y'all. I'm actually gonna turn on the mic because I feel like with the microphone, it's just more professional. Like I'm a professional YouTuber. Like she's a professional YouTuber. So I took off my socks because they got soaking wet and took off my shirt because it was soaking wet. Of course, at the end of the night, it starts pouring rain, but it was still a really fun time. We had time to squeeze in the Tower of Terror and it was terrifying. We did it once earlier in the day and then we did it again at night. We ended up buying lightning lane passes so we were able to like skip the line and go earlier in the day, and then at nighttime we just waited in the line. It was raining, so it was only like a 30-minute wait, maybe even less than that, and that ride is so scary. I don't know how Kevin convinced me to ride it again, honestly. But we got back to our room. I noticed when we were gone, room service came in and cleaned up everything. I didn't know that they do that, y'all. Like me and Kevin were flabbergasted. Like our shoes were all together, our bed was made. Like if I would have known that they were gonna come in and clean our room, I would have done like a little pre-clean before they clean, you know? Like I didn't know that they were gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie, the room was a little messy, panties on the floor. Yeah, I was not expecting that, so I feel kind of bad because I don't like to leave my room a mess if I know people are coming in, but like I didn't know. So far, this trip has been really fun. Tomorrow is our first rest day, which probably won't even be a rest day because we'll probably be like going around, you know, we haven't been to Disney Springs yet, so we might go to Disney Springs tomorrow. We might be eating lots of different foods, but we'll see. I'll take y'all along with me, of course. This trip has been crazy because when I was younger, I never thought I was gonna ever go to Disney World. I grew up broke. If you're broke, then you know, like you just accept. I mentioned this in an old video, but I was like, oh my God, like I would see kids at school wearing like Nike headbands or Nike socks. And I was like, oh, I can't afford that. Like I could barely afford Walmart socks as a kid. We were struggling. My clothes be having holes. I'm not even gonna lie. The fact that now I do this for a job is crazy. And obviously I could not do this without you guys watching my videos. So I really appreciate you guys. And actually I ran into so many people today and yesterday at the parks and we took photos together and everyone was so nice. Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking back to everyone who said hi to me. I haven't encountered one person that's been rude or anything. If anything, I've come across people that are like more shy like me, and it's so sweet. Like it's literally so cute. And people will ask for photos with me, and even a photo like me and them and Kevin. I just love that. It's really sweet, very wholesome. Everyone on this channel is just really positive, nice people, and I just love the community that we have here. I love you guys. But anyways, sorry, that's a little sappy in the middle of this video. That's supposed to be about what I eat at Disney World, but it's the truth. I love you guys. Good morning. We're on our way to get breakfast at the market near our resort. It's a 10-minute walk and we went ahead and ordered our food on the app. Hopefully when we get there it's not like too busy and I can talk and tell you everything that we got. But the view out here is so pretty, but it's so hot. Today is our off day, so we don't have a park scheduled, so we can kind of like do whatever we want, I guess. We do have dinner reservations later at like 6, I think. But until then, I think we're gonna go to Disney Springs because we have not been to Disney Springs the entire time we've been here because we haven't had a break day. Also, when I woke up this morning, I felt sick. All this walking is crazy. Y'all were not lying when y'all said prepare. And I did buy Crocs yesterday. I bought the Mickey Crocs. Let me show you. Here are my Mickey Crocs that I bought. After going to Disney Springs, we started to head towards our dinner reservations. Apparently, Fort Wilderness Lodge and Wilderness Lodge are two separate resorts, so we asked someone at Disney, which bus do we need to take to get to the proper restaurant, and they told us the wrong bus, unfortunately, but that's okay, because we actually got to ride on this boat that took us from one resort to the other that we were actually supposed to be at, and I'm so glad we got to do this because it was such a beautiful view, especially after all the trouble we went through and all the walking we did to get to the right resorts, even though we ended up at the wrong resort. We did so much walking. I I don't even think you can consider this a rest day. I think I still got like 13,000 steps, but you'll see it ended up being worth it in the end. For dinner, we decided to go to the Hoop-de-Doo Review dinner and show, and it was amazing. It took a lot for us getting to one resort to another, and we kept getting lost, and we ended up having to leave 2 hours in advance, but it was 100% worth it. I probably would have been very upset with all the trouble that we went through if the show was disappointing, but this was one of the best dinner and shows I've ever been to. They started the table off with some coleslaw, a salad, some cornbread. We could have got like a beer with our meal, which was included, but we chose to just opt for Coke.
Do count, folks. Welcome to Pioneer Hall and the Pioneer Hall Players. We got a show today. Sing a song, we take all the words and sing along. This all in town.
As you can tell, Kevin was having a great time as always, and this meal is served family style like the other restaurant we went to. We had ribs, fried chicken, tons of sides. This was so much food, we didn't even come close to finishing. But honestly, even if the food had been bad, the show was worth it. How you feeling?
Very demure.
Let me see if you can sing la la.
For dessert, they served strawberry shortcake, and this was so good, probably my favorite dessert. Then they brought out this little thing, and of course Kevin was having a great time with it. And then these servers were like the sweetest people. Seriously, so glad I met them. First trying the beer. It's probably gonna be terrible. It smells so bad. Ew.
Is this a beer?
It's literally beer. Ew.
I think I'll like it.
It's terrible, isn't it? Should we trade to that table? The sun is actually shining on me. Or is it shining on you?
No, it's sweet.
Let me go over there.
Oh.
I just kept that in there to show, like, Kevin is so sweet. The sun was shining directly on me, so he offered to trade spots with me when, like, he didn't even have to. I could have just moved to the other side of the table with him. We love you, Kevin. You're a king.
It's not good.
Is it problematic if I mix my mayo and my ketchup to dip my fries? Because that's what I do. It's good. So of course, it being my birthday, I had to get a little drinky drink. Now, I did not want to drink all around the world, but I did get a margarita in Mexico, and it was very strong. Then we stopped for some food. I got these empanadas, but what I didn't know is they only had cheese inside, so I was a little bit disappointed. I thought it was gonna have some meat. We also got this churro sundae, which I wasn't sure what to expect, but this is not what I expected. By the way, here's me trying to show off those empanadas. They were really good, but like I said, they only had cheese inside. But the rice and beans were really good. Me and Kevin thought that they were very well seasoned. Back to the churro sundae. This was not what I expected because on top it had sherbet, in the middle ice cream, and then at the bottom it had like a slushy mix with churros on top. And it was shockingly really good. I actually enjoyed it. I just had to include this next clip. As I mentioned, it was my birthday. I was talking to this janitor while I was sitting on the ground changing out my shoes because my feet really hurt. We were just chatting it up. He noticed that we had little pins that said first time, but he didn't see behind my hair. He was like, wait, is that a birthday pin? And I was like, yes, it is. Today is my birthday. And he asked, has anyone sung you happy birthday today? And I was like, technically not in person. I think my grandmother left me a voicemail and that's it. So he was like, let me be the first to sing you happy birthday. So that is how we got this clip.
Sarah's birthday, yabba dabba doo. Yabba dabba doo to you, Sarah. Have a very, very, very magical birthday, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And have a wonderful day today.
We are checking in from America. So new. We've never been to America. We got this huge turkey leg. Bro, I always see people eating these turkey legs and I was like, I gotta get one. Like, you see this thing? Oh my gosh, where do you even start on this thing? Ooh, it's hot. Oh my gosh, it's very salty. How was it? Too salty? It's just watching the turkey leg. Okay, just so you know, at this part, the bird literally would not leave us alone. People tried feeding it hot dogs. People threw it food, and it kept getting closer and closer to us and would not leave us alone. When I tell you, I think this bird was finna take the turkey leg out of my hand. Like, he was getting closer and closer. So I gave it a piece, and I posted a video of me doing that, and a lot of people had stuff to say. A lot of people are like, birds eat other birds all the time, but then other people are like, oh my god, you're a terrible person. Feeling a little awkward. I really didn't know what to do when everyone around us were like watching them just like get closer and closer to us. They're eating too, but all they want is our food, and they're throwing them hot dogs and everything, and you could see they're like not eating the hot dogs. They just will not leave us alone. So I gave it a piece of turkey. I'm sorry. Eat that. Bro, you're not even supposed to be eating a bird. Oh my god, it's getting closer. You're getting harassed by birds. And then there's this bird right here, and they want turkey leg. Tastes like a ham. If I had to rate it, I would rate it 6 out of 10. And it was like, what, $14? That's crazy. There's no way we're finishing that. This bird looking straight at me. What were we thinking when we got this huge turkey leg? Yeah, all 3 of them were over here. Diet Coke is the best drink.
Citizens of Epcot, does anyone know?
We're checking back in. I'm currently in Canada. I got a Coke float, Diet Coke float.
I got red cream soda float.
Red cream soda. I've never even heard of red cream soda. I'm so sorry, y'all, by the way.
You never heard of red cream soda?
No, I've never heard of red cream soda. Is that like a big thing? I know cream soda. I just never heard of red cream soda. We also got poutine, which I've never had before. Here is the cream soda. Here is the poutine, which I've never had before. I've always wanted to try it. But then we used to have this really toxic friend who used to always eat poutine. So it kind of spoiled it for me. It's my friend's ex. He loved poutine. I'm just grabbing a piece of cheese and a piece of... We both got a bite. It's actually good, but it's salty. I don't like that the cheese isn't melted.
Yeah, alright. Interesting.
What if they actually put certain types of animals in certain places? That would be so crazy.
How do they do that?
I know, but that would be crazy.
That'd be crazy. That'd be funny though.
We also have another duck harassing us.
He's dead ass looking at you. Bro. Hey, you gotta eat back up a little bit.
He's trying to take some of our fries.
Bro, you like poutine?
What is poutine?
You know what it is?
No. Is that what you told the girl?
Poutine?
I'm pretty sure.
No, I said
You said poutine?
yeah.
That's not what it's called.
I forgot what I told her.
Oh my god, the bird is literally waiting.
Yeah,
Go. Well, I just gave it one and go over there. Bro, it's gonna come back, isn't it? Yep. Please stop harassing me, duck. I kind of want to pet it. It's so cute, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh my god. Look at how close it is. Oh, it's so cute. The duck is like so close. Oh, he said, y'all ain't gonna give me nothing, bye. That is crazy. Okay, after eating more of the poutine, I've come to the conclusion that I really like the fries with the gravy, but the cheese kind of tastes like rubber. Like, it's okay, but I feel like it'd be better with like queso cheese, even though that's like crazy to say. I prefer Americanized fries. I'm sorry, I hate to say.
Sorry, Drake.
Hate to say that, but bacon loaded fries, way better.
That's kind of crazy though.
What's your opinion?
I give it a 7. Not bad.
He's saying it's a 7, but he can't even put down the fork so to tell y'all. Okay. Not gonna lie, this was not my best day. I was pretty much over it at this point. The blisters on my feet were killing me, but me and Kevin have lunch reservations, so we just decided we would share this bowl of chimichurri beef, chicken, and rice. This was seriously so good that we were like, dang, we should have just got our own bowl, especially for a quick service meal. Then we have this margarita, and yes, it is early in the morning, but my feet are hurting so bad, I had to do something. So I decided, as someone who doesn't even drink alcohol, I will be trying to drink the pain away today. The other thing you saw us eating is pineapple lumpia. It was really good, and this drink also had alcohol in it, but it was way too sugary, especially paired with that little treat. I ended up just giving it to Kevin. So this is us at our lunch reservations. We went to Tusker's house, which has African themed food. I'm gonna be honest, the food was okay. The mac and cheese was really good, but the main reason that people come here is because the characters actually walk around and you can meet them. It was really cool. We hadn't really met characters before, but it's a little bit awkward. Like, they stop at every single table and let you talk to them, but I wasn't really sure what to say, and they don't talk, so you're kind of just like trying to communicate with them, and like, you're obviously an adult, so you know it's someone in a suit, so I guess that's why it just doesn't hit the same. But we still had a really good time. Kevin was not feeling that dessert though. Then of course had to get another drink. This one is actually made with sugar-free Minute Maid, so it was actually drinkable for me. Y'all know I cannot do heavy sugar, and there were little gummy worms at the bottom, so me and Kevin both had one. This drink was similar to a White Claw. It didn't have much sugar either. It tasted really bad, but this is the only one that kind of got me a little tipsy, not gonna lie. And later we got back to our resort. Since Animal Kingdom closes early, we had dinner. We just got food from the lobby. Kevin had mac and cheese, chips, pizza. I decided to get this baked chicken that had veggies and cilantro rice on the side. We also got this bacon cheeseburger that we were gonna have later, since the lobby is a long walk and it was only like 6 o'clock, so we may get hungry later in the night. So yeah, I just ordered this because I was hoping that it would make me feel a little better, since it had been a while since I actually ate veggies, and this seemed closest to a meal that I would actually cook for myself at home. I think it tasted pretty good, but the only complaint that I have is the veggies and the chicken and the rice were all really greasy, which may have been why I actually felt so sick later. I thought this food gave me food poisoning. I didn't have food poisoning because the next day I felt fine, but I woke up in the middle of the night with like really bad stomach pains. Kevin said he felt pretty sick too, and I didn't feel that way until I ate this food. Magic Kingdom, last day, kind of sad. Got shrimp, green beans, rice, a piece of salmon. Kevin got fried shrimp, rice. I got a piece of salmon, and then these are his fries, by the way. Well, I figured we could share them a little. I thought that I lost my microphone. I was freaking out all day yesterday. I submitted a lost and found request, and it was literally in the floor in our hotel. Also got a kid-sized Diet Coke, and we lost our water jug yesterday, so we've been having to just get ice water everywhere because I lost my Columbia insulated bottle that was like $16 or $17. I'm so mad about it. Let's try the green beans. They're very soggy. Now trying the rice. We need salt, which means that Kevin probably enjoys it. Do you enjoy it?
Yes.
Now time to try the shrimp skewer. Okay, that actually has seasoning. I wouldn't say it's good, but it has seasoning. This is a kid-sized salmon, so that's why it's small. That also has no flavor, but it's okay because I got honey mustard for it. Honey mustard to save the day. Better, but not good. Ew. There was like a hairy piece of green bean, and it was not good. Now Kevin's gonna review his.
I already ate most of it, but probably shrimp and rice, really. I mean, shrimp, sour sauce, rice.
Ew. I don't know what that was. I felt like I really needed green beans because it's been a minute since I've had veggies. I mean, last night I had veggies, but I also woke up in the middle of the night and I thought I had food poisoning. My stomach hurt so bad. I think I fell asleep on the toilet. I felt so sick last night, so did Kevin. Giving Kevin some of my rice and some green beans. Canned is better. I'll rate this place a 4 out of 10. I don't think it deserves a 6. The fries are really good and crispy. Look what we got. We got an Oreo donut, which I know is gonna be way too sweet for me, but you know who wanted it, Kevin. And it actually looks really good, so I do want to try it. Do I get the first bite? Oh my God, can you get I have a piece of hair on my hand.
Yours, right?
Yeah, it's my hair. It's stuck in it's literally stuck in my nail. Oh my God. Time to try this big ass donut. I see my hair on your face. You don't see it? Here, let me get this hair off your face. It's good. You like it? He's speechless. Also, since, you know, we lost our cup of water, had to stop and get 2 cups of water. And I just took the whole thing, basically. There's a bug on the bottom, but it's not in my cup. It's on the outside. We just rode Space Mountain. We're about to go ride Big Thunder Mountain. I wanted to get this little s'mores coffee, but Kevin didn't want it. He wanted a donut. Now he feels bad because I wanted the s'mores coffee. But then because he didn't want any, I decided not to get it.
Didn't know that.
What do you mean you didn't know? I said I want the s'mores coffee. But we're going to eat the donut and catch y'all later. I kind of want an ice cream. That sounds good. It's too hot to eat a donut right now. He had hot coffee this morning too. Crazy. I will say today we had more snacks than usual. We weren't really in the mood for big meals. Also, the animals at Disney are a whole different species. Like this one was literally just chilling with Kevin. Also, if you're anything like me, I drink a lot of diet drinks. I try to get sugar-free options when available. Like some items can be a little bit too sugary for me. This sweet treat had just the right amount of sweetness for me. So they put black coffee in with ice cream, and the black coffee dilutes the sweetness from the ice cream, and it's just like the perfect amount of sweetness for me. Kevin got his with a Coke, so it's basically like a coffee and a Coke float. So we just could not leave without getting another turkey leg. We were thinking about that turkey leg from Epcot. It was so good. The last one we ended up having to throw some of it out because we couldn't finish it, and we didn't bring little plastic bags to take our leftovers in. We still weren't able to finish this, but we did bring a plastic bag for our leftovers. It also came with chips. It was still very salty, but it was so good. I am just so happy to be home, but this was such a fun trip, and I'm so glad that I got to bring you guys along with me. When I was at Disney, I think I probably met around 30, maybe even more people that said that they have seen my videos and they like my content. If you took a photo with me, don't be shy, just tag me on social media. I'd love to see it. I literally met some of the coolest people. I feel like meeting tons of you guys literally just helped me so much with my anxiety and talking to people, and everyone was just so cool. I hope you guys like this, and I feel like this probably won't be our last trip. Me and Kevin have been so anxious to go on vacations and drive and just get out into the world, but now I feel like we're really wanting to change and we want to go out and we want to do more. So that being said, hopefully we will be taking more trips in the future, and I'd love to vlog it for you guys. I'd love to bring you guys along with me. I still just can't believe I got to go to Disney World. I've been wanting to do this since I was a kid. As I mentioned in the middle of the video, I never thought this was ever going to be possible. I had the best time. I felt like I was truly like healing my inner child. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I also apologize that I have not been very consistent with my uploads, but I'm hoping to get back on track, and hopefully more vlogs and food videos and whatever else you guys want to see. Love you, besties. Bye. See you soon.